Sony, PlayStation, where y'all at, man? Like, come on, man. What's going on, man? Where y'all at? Tell me.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.
Okay, so, hey, what's up, y'all? Matt's back with some more PS5 news. So the big news is today, Japanese YouTubers, they got access to the PS5 hands-on, and they got to start it up, they got to boot it up and everything, and there's a lot of leaks going on around the internet, and of course, there's even a video of them leaking it, and that's what we're going to be talking about the most today in this video. But what I'm confused on is, like, I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on right now. As much as I'm like, I'm over with this PS5 fanboy, Xbox fanboy shit. Again, you choose whatever console you want to. It doesn't really matter. But I don't know what PlayStation is doing. This console comes out in 39 days. That's a little over a month, and we still don't know we still don't know way too much about this damn console and shit. Because Xbox already showed all their stuff off already. I think the UI already got leaked. Shown and everything. We already know the games. We already know the games on PS5 too, but like I'm just talking about like important stuff like UI, boot up and everything. We already saw that about Xbox, but Sony is really having a lack of communication, and it's really starting to bug me. What's going on? Because this console only comes out 39 days. I already pre-ordered it. I want to see everything was going on with the console. I already paid $500 for it and shit. So guys, yeah, the topic today again is UI. What's going on, what the Japanese YouTubers found, that's new on PS5. So guys, we're gonna get into this video. I'm excited to see what the UI is gonna look like in boot up. So this video is gonna be too long, but it's only gonna be a couple of things of seeing what they're talking about, the Japanese YouTubers, what they saw, how they liked the controller, how it looked, and they will be talking in Japanese, but I think they're gonna have English words around English subtitles and shit. So let me get to this video, man. Let's get to it. So it was Push Square who says it's a rumor that the PS5 UI leak shows boot sequence 664 gigabytes of usable storage. I don't really see it as a big problem with all that with the storage and everything, because it was the PS4 only came out with, I think it was like 408 gigabytes, because it was a 500 gigabyte system and everything. So, and of course, when you have to boot up the system, it takes off important thing for the system software to be on there, and that takes off a little less than 100 gigabytes. But it says right here, wow, it's been a bonkers 24 hours for PlayStation 5 rumors, as first images for the next-gen console user interface have allegedly leaked, but we've been unable to verify their authenticity. Among the leaks is a video of the system startup sequence. Images that suggest the console will include 664 gigabytes of usable storage and space, and more. However, it could all be a big hoax. Yeah, of course, it could all be a big-ass hoax. But let's recap first and foremost. Overnight, a Reddit user claimed to have access to the PS5 and posted various photos of the system. I don't really blame that dude for doing that, because again, the system comes out in only 39 days. I'm not sure about other countries, but system only comes out in 39 days, especially for USA, and they really need to come up with tell everybody within. Because I think they're going to use October as a big month to show off a lot of more news to completely unveil the console 100%, but I just think that's how Sony is trying to do it for the PS5. And again, some of which appear to be fake or stolen from other sources. The poster then went on to claim that in return for €100, they'd upload footage of the boot sequence. What the hell? They're trying to punk your ass. That's since been shared online, and you can view it below. So it says right here, PS5 startup leak. To me, so far, it looks pretty good. I don't really care, but the only thing that's got me a little messed up is the fact that, what the hell? Is the fact that there's a black PS5 controller. Everybody knows, everybody who already pre-ordered the console, you're only going to get a white one. And I'm pretty sure the black controller is only for certain kits and everything, to help people try it out and everything. So we really can't base everything just off one little leak off the video, especially when it comes to the PS5 UI startup leak. Especially this one that was on Reddit. We can't really base it all off this little weak ass shit, but this is the video this dude has. Again, this dude has a black PS5 controller in his hand, so this shit probably is hoaxed. But let's see what it is, man. Let's see what it look like. Pretty sure y'all can see it pretty good. Okay, PlayStation symbol, just like PS4. And that little symbol he had on his that thing was only for his TV, I'm pretty sure, or his monitor. Okay, you got the description and everything. Ooh, it actually looked pretty cool. Damn, that's sexy. So again, user, you add a user. So yeah, I actually like this better than the PS4 boot up screen, because the PS4 is all blue and everything, but this one looks like we're in space and some celestial shit. So I'm actually down with this one, but again, just like I already said, somebody said right here, is it legitimate? We genuinely don't know. The black DualSense controller, just like I already spoke about, is apparently that one that comes with development kits and does appear to be authentic. It's worth noting that the login screen is consistent with the one that the Japanese giant teased all the way back in June during its Future of Gaming event. All of the leaks appear to be coming out of Russia. What the hell? But we've been unable to corroborate what we're actually seeing and whether it's legitimate. If it's real, it looks like the console takes about 20 seconds to boot up, which isn't much faster than the PS4 Pro. Although this could be a prototype unit or a dev kit. Again, they could just be a dev kit, or just like I just said, a prototype unit. So if it's the prototype, then that means that there's a lot of systems, a lot of units that are coming out that are for us that should be much faster, especially since they're talking about we have a faster PS5 console and everything compared to the PS4. So again, and that's assuming it's real to begin with. So I'm guessing this is the settings, just like application. It looks like screen storage screen, just like we can have on PS4 and shit. PlayStation Network, blah blah blah. What the hell is this? So I actually like the auto screen. If this is legitimate, this would just be the prototype unit or a dev kit. So this really couldn't be the real thing. We don't know, but it could be anything. So, but the story doesn't end there. However, as alluded earlier, low resolution off-screen photographs of what is purported to be the PS5 UI have also appeared online. These images allege that the console has 664 gigabytes of usable hard drive space, with Astro's Playroom using up about 2 gigabytes of that space. There is a clear mouse cursor on the photograph, which does call it. I didn't see that. I didn't see a. Oh yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Yep, that's bullshit. There's a cursor on the screen, and we already know PS5, PlayStation's period don't have fucking cursors on the screen, so this is bullshit. So yeah, there's no don't believe every leak you see online and shit, especially when Sony hasn't confirmed anything about these bullshit images, because I think Sony is trying to do something big. So just me by telling by that cursor on the damn screen and shit, he probably went online on his computer and shit with his fake ass monitor, and then went online and just looked up some fake ass images that some hacker probably came up with, and then looked at it and choked somebody out of 100 fucking euros. So you may be wondering how the 825 gigabytes that has been advertised alongside the PS5 ends up only offering 664 gigabytes. Again, just like I said earlier, that's not really a big deal. 825 gigabytes is how much the console is supposed to have. But when the PS4 came out, it was supposed to be 500 gigabytes. But again, when you install the system storage and everything is the system software and shit, it takes off like, I think it was like 92 gigabytes, and it started with 408. So that does kind of bug me. But I mean, to me, it's not really a big ass deal, because we do have external hard drives that a lot of people are going to be used, because like even to me a terabyte isn't even enough. So I mean, having a terabyte, 825 gigabytes, because the Xbox starts off with a terabyte and shit, but again, it's still going to take off a lot. You're not going to have too many games, because you're just going to use up a terabyte, or especially 825 gigabytes like this, depending on how many games you play on your console. Especially if you're a serious gamer, you're going to need an external hard drive, so that's not really that big of a deal. But again, these leaks are probably fake as hell, and especially that's taking off almost 200 gigabytes. 'Cause I know the system software for the PS5 is not going to be almost 200 fucking gigabytes, so that's bullshit. Well, the real world capacity of the world can be 768 gigabytes when correctly converted. This means that should that leak be accurate, that the device's operating system will be using up the leftover space. You will be able to extend the storage space, and you can find out which SSD drives will be compatible with the leak. I don't know what all this is right here. Oh, this must be the bottom and the stand of the PS5, since we were looking at the hands on and all that shit. Yeah, this is the bottom. This must be the stand and everything, so that's actually not bad. And yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, but yeah, just the majority of these leaks are bullshit. So I apologize for my language, but this some bullshit. Okay, so yeah, because just like this guy says right here, it won't be impossible to print 3D 3D print objects. Because trust me, I saw a 3D printer in person and shit that thing could print any fucking thing you want it to. So retain a degree of skepticism when looking at these. We'll try to get confirmation from Sony, but we're not expecting a response. Assuming this is real, it won't be the way manufacturer wanted the UI to be revealed. I'm over here fucking up my speech. Of course, this was always a danger when the company decided to keep it a secret. We're just over a month over the launch. Yeah, they really need to do something. So things were always going to begin leaking online. So yeah, Sony really needs to do something now, especially since the console only comes out in a little over a week. But I really feel like next week they're really gonna show a lot of stuff off, perhaps the UI, some more games and everything, because they really been showing us a lot of games and shit since that is the upper hand PS5 has over Xbox. Because a lot of people was over there talking about, oh, they have Bethesda, it's over. No, Bethesda has a bunch of old ass games like Doom that shit started up in the 90s, Fallout started up in the 90s, a bunch of old ass games. Most people actually care about the new games and shit, period. And there's a lot of Bethesda games that are already on PlayStation and shit, PS4, that you will be able to play on PS5 also, especially like Elder Scrolls Online will be on PS5 still, Fallout will be on PS5 still. So I don't know what they're trying to do, but so yeah, so the reason why I'm bringing up the whole Xbox versus PlayStation thing is because they're gonna do it against their rival. They're gonna play the game right. They're gonna play their game. So just know how they are doing it, because Xbox is talking a lot of shit, and you already know that Sony is not a garbage gaming company. PlayStation know how to play the game, especially against how PS4 went up against Xbox One. Again, I'm not trying to be no fanboy PS5. I do prefer PlayStation over Xbox. I've always had a PlayStation and shit, but I'm just telling you guys the reason why you aren't seeing a lot of PS5 news, because they're trying to play a game with Xbox so they can try to fucking humiliate them. I could be wrong, but because honestly I don't know what PlayStation is trying to do. Because again, this console comes out in a little over a month. I think 39 days, about a week and 5 days or some shit like that. So they need to do something. We need to see some more news about this PlayStation 5. Again, PlayStation comes out in 39 days, man. So I'm gonna see what's going on with this console. Hopefully next week we see some more news. Back when it comes to the UI, I think the UI looks pretty good, especially just based off that leak, but that could not be the real thing. When it comes to how the system software is going to take off a certain amount of gigabytes on your PS5, I don't think, because there were a lot of different numbers on there. Some of them were saying you only have 625 gigabytes, some were saying 664, and other were saying 728. 700 something is more accurate, because I don't think the system software is going to be 200 fucking gigabytes and shit. That's ridiculous. So they're going to do what they need to do to have a lot of people, to have their fans hop on the next gen console, man. But I think October is going to be a big month for a lot of PS5 news. We might see some more games too. But guys, like, subscribe, and comment for more Manta. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys think it's a big hoax, it's all fake. These fake ass photos they showing and shit over there, trying to have somebody pay 100 euros and shit just to release some fake ass leak and shit. You're gonna have to see the Japanese people, the Japanese YouTubers, their hands on, because that's gonna be more legit. But guys, like, subscribe, and comment for more Manta. Again, tell me in the comment section if you guys think this is a big hoax. If you think the majority of the images I showed you from Push Square is a hoax, all fake, or it could be real. We don't know. But again, like, subscribe, and comment for more Manta, and I'll stay tuned. Stay tuned for some more PS5 news later, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.